Hello there viewers, it's Super GT once again, and today's video is going to be a couple of online races in Forza 4. So I'm in the F50 GT, no not the GT, the normal version, and I'm going to go around the first corner and my controller disconnects, so that's a good start. But later on in the race I did catch up with some guys, so I was miles away and then I managed to catch up with that guy. I don't know what he was doing. And then going through the Beckett's complex at Silverstone, another two guys go wide, so I'm going to get back past them. So eventually I did catch up with the pack and get a few places. And again, coming into this old section, down the inside of the Lambo as well. He's going to lag through me, I'm not sure what happened there, but I went up the inside of one car and through the other one. So that race was, I don't know, not too bad, 7th from miles behind. But this is the main race that I wanted to show you. So we're at Maple Valley in the F50 once again. So at the start, a bit of trouble. That car gets smashed into the wall, bounces off and collects a couple of us. So I managed to keep the car going, which is very important. So I don't lose too much time. And in fact I actually gained 2 positions out of that, if anything. So coming up the hill into the left-hander. Not going too quickly, so I can take that flat out on this lap. And once again, going to back off the throttle once I see a couple of guys going wide, just to make sure I don't go into the back of them. And going up the inside of the Aston, just make contact. So I went over the grass, wasn't sure exactly where he was going, so make contact with him, but fortunately he was able to control the car and get going. Now coming into the downhill, very fast section, the camber of this corner can hook you round quite nicely. So we are in 8th position out of 12, so one guy has quit already. And we are looking to get past a couple of guys here. Normally it does happen when there's guys so close to each other, and they seem to have got into a bit of an argument there. So that's another 2 positions for free. And again, it's a common theme in my videos, if you might have noticed. Stay out of trouble, everyone else gets in trouble and you can overtake them quite easily, as that happened there. Now coming into the very fast right-hander, up the inside over the jump. In fact, I did think I did get air there. And coming round onto the last corner, Lotus goes wide onto the grass, gets back on the inside. But he goes a bit drifty, and I managed to go around the outside of Lotus on probably the hardest corner on the track. So that's one lap done. 4th position, I've gained, well, from 13th I've gained 9. So that's pretty good actually. And coming uphill again on the second lap. Now I thought this car, the F50, was really good actually. It was probably one of the best all-round cars for S-Class. I did notice a couple of other guys using the F50, and I think it's a good starting. It's quite a simple car to buy and to tune, because I think it's near enough at the top of S-Class anyway once you buy it. So you don't actually have to do too much to make it a good car for the class. So I did see quite a lot of people using the Ferrari F50 as well as the other Ferraris, so like the F40 and the F355C, a lot of people using that one. But this is the car I stuck with for this lobby at least. And in this lobby I do remember that the Turbo Warrior, I know that you were there in this lobby, and the Young Senile also there. Both my friends list, we had a good couple of races, and this was probably one of the best ones from my point of view anyway, going from the back of the grid and gaining quite a few positions. So coming up into the last corner, the Lamborghini goes wide, coming through that tricky corner. It is a very tricky corner to get right, and this corner, you've got to be so patient on this corner. Very, very late apex, so you get good speed onto the straight. Coming on to the final lap now. Taking that very quickly, and I managed to just take the curb a bit too much, and it unsettles the car, makes me go wide, so I lose a bit of time there. You can see I'm pushing it now. My main objective normally, once I'm in this kind of position, is to set a fastest lap, just to see if I was on pace with the guys who won, because obviously I'm probably too far back to win the race. But I don't think that's always important in these games. I mean, if you start last and finish 3rd, gaining 10 positions, I think that's a decent return, and you can be pretty proud of your performance in that exact race. So you don't always have to win. It's not always about winning, but it's more about putting in a good performance and trying to gain positions if you can. Even if you just gain one position, at least you haven't gone backwards, which is a bad thing, I suppose. So coming around onto the back straight, very wide exit on this corner, so you can take quite a lot of the track width and get on the power quite early. So again, coming over the jump, you're going to be pretty much braking as soon as you land. You don't want to go too wide here, as I do there, and coming around into the last corner. So that's going to be pretty much the end of the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm trying to balance nicely the content between Project Cars and Forza, so let me know if you want more of the other, but I'm trying to get a good balance as it stands. So obviously, yeah, let me know your feedback on all things Super GT, so just let me know all the time, just if you think I should do something different, always make a comment down below. So that is going to wrap up the video, guys. Remember to like me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. There's just other ways you can follow me and keep in touch with me. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.